Good morning, students. We are studying the chapter Fundamental Rights, Fundamental Duties, and Directive Principles of State Policy. So, in the previous video, we have studied about Directive Principles of State Policy. I hope you have understood that what are these principles and how our state government form policies based on these principles. And then we have studied about significance of Directive Principles of State Policy. So, students, today we are going to take up the topic secularism. And I think that when you have studied the chapter constitution, in that also in the preamble the word secularism was there, and I hope you remember the meaning of secularism. So students, according to the constitution, Indian secularism has two aspects. you know we have two aspects of our secularism. One is that every citizen of India is free to believe in and practice any religion of his her own choice. So when you are a citizen of India, you are free to take up any religion of your own choice. It doesn't matter that from whom religion you belong to, but you can take up any religion of your choice. This is the first aspect. It also implies that every religious group has managed to manage its own affairs. So every religious groups के जो religious matters हैं, they are free to solve their religious matters by their own religious matters. Okay, ये था first aspect. Now we will take up the second aspect. The second aspect is that the state will not discriminate against any group or individual on the basis of religion. First aspect, that was our part. Okay, कि वी आर फ्री टू फॉलो एनी रिलीजन या जो भी हमने पढ़ा. सेकेंड आस्पेक्ट क्या है? नाउ इट इज़ अबाउट आवर गवर्नमेंट, इट इज़ अबाउट आवर कंट्री, इट इज़ अबाउट द स्टेट. दैट state will not discriminate, state will not differentiate against any group or individual on the basis of religion. So in the eyes of state, every person belonging to any religious group is equal. It means that our constitution observes strict impartiality towards all religion and does not propagate any religion. So it is quite clearly mentioned in our constitution that our government must be impartial towards own religions. In the eyes of government, all religions must be equal and treated equally, and the state will not propagate any religion. So we do not have any national religion. We are living in a secular country. This impartial attitude of being secular, you can see in the picture also that the people of two religions, they are standing there with in a very cordial relation. The impartial attitude of being secular has been guaranteed in several ways at several places in the constitution. So that the state will be impartial, इस चीज़ की गारंटी दी हुई है. At so many places in our constitution it is mentioned quite clearly. For example, the preamble itself had assured. So in the preamble also it is quite clear that liberty of belief, faith and worship. Similarly, liberty of belief, faith and worship means we are free to have any belief, to have our faith in any religion, and we can worship any god of our choice. It is given in our preamble that we have liberty of that. Similarly, the provisions that establish secularism are also there in the fundamental rights. So provisions that makes our country a secular country, they are also given in our fundamental rights also. That is equality before law, equal opportunity to secure a job without discrimination on the ground of religion, and the freedom of religion and worship are ample guarantees of secularism. So these things, they are quite clearly given in our fundamental rights, and they guarantees us the secularism. Besides this, the right to freedom of religion allows full freedom to all the citizens as well as the aliens in their religious matters. So religious matters में तो इतनी freedom है कि हम सब के अलावा aliens भी free हैं अपने religious matters के लिए. They can worship the way they like, but without interfering with the religious beliefs and ways of worships of others. So we all are free we all are free to worship our gods, to worship the way we like, but side by side we are not supposed to interfere any other person, any other religious group in the way of their worship. Significance of secularism. Why significance is important and significant? The concept of secularism is based on equal treatment to all the religions. Secularism is not merely desirable but essential for the healthy existence of a pluralist society such as ours. So you know secularism क्या है, किस चीज़ पे बेस्ड है कि सभी जो सिटीजन्स हैं उनसे इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट होगा, चाहे किसी भी रिलीजन का हो. एंड दिस सेक्युलरिज्म इज़ नॉट अ डिज़ायर, इज़ नॉट अ विश, but it is essential, it is important, it must be mandatory. किस लिए? ताकि हमारी ये जो सोसाइटी है, प्लूरलिस्ट मीन्स डाइवर्स सोसाइटी है हमारी, ताकि यहाँ शांति बनी रहे. Indian secularism is related to the constitutional values of liberty, equality, justice and fraternity. Secularism is important for India for the following reasons. अब क्या है, इंडियन सेक्युलरिज्म किस चीज़ से रिलेटेड है? ये सारी की सारी वैल्यूज़ क्या हैं, इंडियन सेक्युलरिज्म में इम्बाइब्ड हैं. अब इंडिया के लिए सेक्युलरिज्म वाई इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट, दीज आर द रीजंस. इट इनेबल्स पीपल ऑफ डिफरेंट रिलीजन्स टू लिव इन हार्मनी विद अदर्स फेथ. ठीक है, इतने रिलीजन्स के लोग यहाँ रहते हैं तो आपस में अगर आराम से रहेंगे तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. इट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी विच ग्रांट्स इक्वल राइट. अब देखो, वी आर अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री, सो इट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी जिससे इक्वल राइट्स सबको मिलते हैं. इट प्रोटेक्ट्स द राइट्स गिवन टू द माइनॉरिटीज़. तो माइनॉरिटीज़ के राइट्स भी प्रोटेक्ट हो रहे हैं ऐसे तो. इट सेफगार्ड डेमोक्रेसी बाय लिमिटिंग द पावर ऑफ द मेजॉरिटी. So these are the things, these are the reasons why secularism is important in India. Now, do you know? In spite of so many provisions already existing in the Constitution, the word secular was introduced in the preamble in 1976 by the 42nd Amendment of the Constitution. So, already so many provisions were there that were related to this secularism, but the word secularism that was added in our preamble in 1976 only. उससे पहले the word secularism was not there in our constitution. The purpose behind adding this word in the preamble was mainly to reiterate the secularism was a part of the basic ideology of India. So क्यों ऐड किया सेक्युलरिज्म को? इसलिए ऐड किया ताकि सबको ये पता चल जाए कि इंडिया की जो बेसिक आइडियोलॉजी है, बेसिक जिस आइडिया पे हम चल रहे हैं, secularism is the part of that idea. The inclusion simply emphasizes that India does not have any state religion. That means India का कोई भी अपना state religion नहीं है. So students, up to here only we will study today, and in the next video we will take up the rest of the chapter. So revise the chapter thoroughly. Many important things are there in these chapters. History और geography के chapters से भी मुश्किल हैं ये वाले chapters, पर अगर आप ना पढ़ो तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स, हैव ए नाइस डे.